officially the president until Julie inducts me. So, Julie, when you can, come on up and let's make this official. And by the way, I want to tell everybody in the room here, Julie will be speaking at the club next week, so if you can all come, that's going to be a great presentation by her, so let's support her.
It's really embarrassing if no one came to my own club. Can we fix the angle? Oh my goodness sakes. Well, friends, let's pose for Cheryl because I don't want it to be awful. She always has a knack for getting me good and bad. All right, this is very exciting because it's always a special privilege to induct a new president, but more so today because I'm here with you at my home club and extremely honored to be asked to induct Tom Knauer as the new Rotary Club president of Rotary Club of Akron. So I have a 12-page induction. That's an official induction ceremony for a Rotary Club. So bear with me. Get some drinks. Katie will help you with the bar. First, I want to congratulate you all for choosing Tom to be your president. For this, the 2023-2024 Rotary year, when we will create hope in the world. President-elect Tom Knauer, you can join me right now, but you're already here, so we'll skip that line. Tom, you have been selected by the members of this Rotary Club to guide its affairs during the coming year. You have entrusted him with an important responsibility that will help shape our club's future. I like taking out your club's future and putting in ours. You will embark on a special Rotary journey that you will long remember as one of the highlights of your life, and presidents in this room can attest to that. It's a gift. It's a gift of responsibility to improve our club, our community, and connect with community partners, service organizations, and the world through service. Will you please raise your right hand? Will you, Tom, as president of the Rotary Club of Akron, to the best of your ability, administer the duties of the office of president in a professional and businesslike manner and in accordance with the club's constitution and bylaws? Answer, I will.
I will.
There's a lot of things, good thing I'm not asking you to recite them back. As president, will you listen to each club member and encourage them to be active participants in the family of Rotary through club and district activities and service projects?
I will.
Will you be the conduit for the concerns and desires of your club and its members as you endeavor to fulfill the goals of your club?
I will.
Wait, I'm not done. He's very anxious to be your president. Our district and of Rotary International for the coming year.
I will.
Thank you. And most importantly, will you solemnly promise your club and its family members the most important thing of all, and that's to have fun?
I will.
Tom Knauer, you have been elected to the office of president of the Rotary Club of Akron by its members, and it is an expression of their confidence in your leadership. Rotarians and guests, please join me in welcoming your new 2023-2024 Club President, Tom Knauer. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Julie. Thanks, everybody. And now I want to induct our new officers and board members. First, thank you to the club officers and board members whose service concluded on June 30th. I'd like to administer the oath for our 2023-2024 club officers and board members. Officers and board members, please stand. Each of you has been duly elected to an important position of leadership and administration in the Rotary Club of Akron. This is a confirmation of your fellow members' confidence in each of you. You are expected to be valued members of an exceptional and cooperative leadership team who will uphold the tradition of this club and help move the club forward. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly pledge to fulfill the duties of my office, to support the Constitution and bylaws of our club, to support our President, the goals of our club, Rotary District 6630 and Rotary International, to the best of my ability and understanding. Thank you. You may lower your hands. Please remain standing though. Fellow members, please stand and answer I will to the following questions. As a member of Rotary Club of Akron, do you pledge your support and encouragement to your club president, officers, and board? Do you pledge to work to support the objectives of the club as established by the president, officers, and board? Thank you. Members, please sit, but the officers and board members continue to stand. To the officers and board who have received your commitment and our members' pledge of support, I hereby declare you installed as officers and board members of the Rotary Club of Akron. Congratulations. And now I have the pleasure of performing one of the most important duties the club president has, which is to induct new members. So if Melissa, Ruth, Andrew Grant, Linda, and Thane would please come forward. Melissa and Andrew, becoming Rotarian is a time for celebration as well as commitment. Membership in Rotary signals your club's confidence in you as a leader in our community. Your fellow members will look upon you as trusted colleagues and friends. Rotary is one of the oldest and with over 1.4 million members, one of the largest service organizations in the world, and as such will afford you many opportunities to share your time and talents through club service, vocational service, community service, and international service. Rotary is a non-political organization, but Rotarians always strive to act with high ethical standards and display exemplary citizenship. Rotary is not a charity, but Rotaries are expected to be charitable with their time, talents, and treasure. Rotary is not a religious organization, but is built upon eternal principles that have served as a moral compass for people throughout the ages. Fellow Rotarians, please stand. Melissa and Andrew, you have been approved for membership by the Board of Directors of the Rotary Club of Akron. We now ask you to publicly confirm your desire to belong to this club by responding to the following questions with I do. Do you pledge your personal diligence in protecting the welfare of this club, abiding by its rules, striving to meet its expectations, and participating in its projects?
I do.
Along with your fellow Rotarians, will you honor and uphold the name, dignity, and rules of Rotary International?
I do.
Thank you. My fellow, I ask you now to welcome Melissa and Andrew as colleagues and friends and offer them your assistance and support. Then will you please provide Melissa and Andrew with their Rotary pins.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you.
On behalf of Rotary International President Gordon McEnroe, District 6630 Governor Jim Brandel, and the Board of Directors of the Rotary Club of Akron, it gives me great pleasure to induct you in the Rotary Club of Akron. Congratulations on being named the world's newest Rotarians. And now I invite you to introduce yourselves to the club.
Excuse me. I'll go first. Well, Andrew Grant, I've been around here a long time. I lived in Akron for over 40 years. And I briefly joined Rotary when I first moved here for Babcock and Wilcox, but they kept me running around the world so much I dropped out of it again. So finally, my good friend Peter Ryerson, thank you. My good friend Peter Ryerson reminded me that I was missing something. Thank you, Peter. And then I came here and met my equally good friend Linda Farkas, whose house I've been to several times, as she graciously hosts my wife's sorority meetings. So I'm looking forward to this. By profession, I'm a power plant guy. Today I recycle things, and I'm trying to build a business on the West Coast, recycling food waste and refuse into fertilizer. So I'll bore you with that later. I'm also looking forward to the Dragon Boat and helping that. I love anything to do with the water or the sky, so that's a natural thing. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you just meeting me, my name is Melissa Roof. I want to start by extending my sincere thanks to the Rotary Club and express how grateful and excited I am to be here to join such a prestigious group of professionals. I am a commercial real estate professional, and in being such, I have always strived to build new relationships and create value for my clients. But I can tell you, it is not all about closing deals. I have seen firsthand how commercial real estate can transform neighborhoods, breathe new life into forgotten areas, and provide opportunities for businesses to thrive. And being a commercial real estate professional has allowed me to play a part in shaping the community that we all call home. It's about creating spaces for people to come together and sparking innovation. It's about understanding the unique needs of individuals and businesses and finding ways, sometimes by thinking outside of the box, to make their dreams a reality. And that is why it is so important to me that I am now a part of Akron Rotary. It's a chance to join like-minded people who are committed to serving others and making this community the best it can be. So I want to let you all know that I'm here to roll up my sleeves, get involved, and do whatever I can to contribute. So thank you all for the very warm welcome and allowing me to be a part of this remarkable community. I look forward to the journey ahead. I've already met some really incredible people who have absolutely inspired me. And together we can make a difference, one step at a time. Thank you.
So that was the fun part, the important part. I just want to spend a few minutes on providing a preview of my general agenda for the coming year. This is not set in stone. I plan on working closely with all of you and collaborating. I don't think it's a secret that we've lost some members during this transition, and I want to get back to, I just want to continue the legacy that Linda built of service and providing opportunities to serve our community and international, and try to re-energize a little bit, maybe. So one of the things I want to focus on is increasing member engagement. I want to provide opportunities for all of us to do that. So I want to partner with the community. I want all of you to be engaged members. I want you all to bring your own ideas and passions to the club. This is not a top-down management organization. This is really a club led by its members. Every member in here is critically important and really is the difference that the club needs. It's not somebody managing issues or directing. It's really about individual members taking ownership and providing leadership and providing the impetus, the innovation, and the ideas for the club to be successful moving forward. I really want to affirm our club's commitment to the camp, the Rotary camp as well. We did a remarkable job last year with Chili Open, raising a record amount of money. But I want to make sure that the club is not thought of only one time a year for the Chili Open. But if we can engage with the club and collaborate with the club, I think both entities will be better off, including these cookouts, go out and see the kids. If we can get out there and participate and enjoy what they have to offer, I think it's going to really help provide a catalyst for the club and the camp. So I'd like to do that. I also want to make sure we're engaging in some programs that I think we usually forget about. You know, one of the tenets of Rotary is literacy. And I'd love to see our folks get back engaged with reading to young people, engaging with some of our young school kids. So I'm actively pursuing some relationships in the community to create some mentoring opportunities for folks in the club to partner with these organizations and kids. And I hope you'll support me in that effort. But again, I don't want to drive this. I want to kind of lay out the foundation of what I want to do and then have you guys come with me and present ideas and opportunities and relationships that you're passionate about as well. I also think it's going to be important for us to work with fellow Rotary clubs and other organizations like the Kiwanis. I think we can be stronger in some of our service opportunities when we work together. We don't want to be a silo. We don't want to be an entity unto ourselves. I think, you know, if we can partner with other organizations like the Fairlawn Club, the Green Club, and other groups, I think we can grow our power to change the community exponentially. You know, we don't have to function on our own. It's not about ownership and taking control over things. It's really about collaboration. So when we can, I'd like to initiate some partnerships and some collaborations with other service organizations in and around our community. So I really want to encourage you to do that. Bring folks as guests, go to their clubs as well. Everything is on the table and everybody here is welcome. I'd also like to try to participate in at least one international effort this year. I think sometimes we focus on our community, which is wonderful, but Rotary is an international organization. So if we can target something, whether it's taking ownership ourselves or picking up something else the club's already started. You know, there's well projects, there's water projects all over the world. And so I'll talk to Rima about that. She heads up the International Service Committee. And I really want our club to focus on international service this year in addition to serving our backyard. And last but not least, I think we also want to focus on building and promoting our public image and the Rotary brand. I don't want to be the best kept secret in Akron. I think when we do good things in the community, I think we need to share it with our community and the world. So I want everybody to promote Rotary. I want to be very active. Katie was very gracious to offer to kind of not head this up. I don't want to pick on her, but she'll certainly help initiate promoting our image through social media. So when we're doing things, whether it's at the camp or the food bank, thanks to today, you know, we need to tell people what we're doing, because I think once we try to gain some momentum, things will happen organically and we'll gain a lot of strength and the community will support us. We just need to tell the world what we're doing. Any questions about what's happened here today or what I've talked about? I find it hard to believe. You guys aren't shy usually. Is there any other business that you'd like to address? Cheryl?
Yes, Mr. President, could we have service project ideas, where, how do we get our ideas heard?
Well, the way you just demonstrated is one way, just talk about it. There's no formal directive. It's just a matter of, you know, getting up, talking in the club. It's not, there's no method by which to you know, put forth a form. I don't want to be formal about it. I want to be very organic and just encourage everybody to bring a lot of energy to these meetings in the club. So if you have a passion, share it.
You see in the newsletter, talking to Jerry, she's seeking some committee members. So I'd like to mention that on it.
Yes. And one thing we're going to do fairly soon is we're going to have a welcome kit for new members that'll give a little background on the club. Because we really want to get people engaged. So we're going to have orientation materials. Sorry we won't have them today, but they'll be in the near future. And I think that'll be a good way to share information with everybody and get everybody to understand how the club functions and operates and the community opportunities and the service opportunities, so that nobody feels like they're adrift. I want everybody to feel plugged in and welcome and part of the organization. Connor, yes.
Yeah, forgive me if I missed this. Did you mention after next week club meeting, the membership meeting, just in the theme of, coming up with ideas collectively as a group to continue to boost engagement and
Okay,
membership.
thanks for the reminder. Yeah, there is a membership meeting immediately following next week's meeting at 1 o'clock. But everybody's welcome to that if you want to stay or you want to, have time to stay for a few minutes. We're going to address some of the challenges that membership's having, the losses, and also maybe how to turn that around and how to kind of level set the club and put forth a direction to kind of boost membership. And all ideas are welcome. So, it's a committee meeting. Anybody's welcome to come and participate in that, and you're encouraged to do so. I'll be there as well. Thank you.
And Tom, those of us that are on board are a little closer to the numbers, or a little closer to the data. While we're all here together in the meeting, though, could you kind of walk us through kind of the last 3, 4, 5 years in terms of our overall membership and kind of where we were at, where we're at now, where we want to go?
Yeah, I can't give it year by year, but I joined the club about 8 years ago, and at that time we had about 155 members, and now we've got 102. So it's been a significant loss, not all of that in 1 year, but the trend in Rotary general, and this is true of other clubs, membership has diminished somewhat. But I don't think that's an indicator of how this needs to be going forward. I just think, COVID, when it happened, it was kind of a gut punch for not only our club, but a lot of the clubs. We lost our meeting space, we kind of lost the in-person contact, and we've been trying to rebuild from that experience. It's been slow, but I think, we found a good home here, and the folks that are in this room are obviously energized. We have a lot of members who can't be here today that I know are also pretty plugged in. So I'm cautiously optimistic about the future, and I just think, we need to be energetic and optimistic, and remind ourselves that we're a service organization, and it's not a lunch club, we're a service provider. And I think the more we engage and feel like we're contributing, it's going to feed on itself, and it's going to be a very positive momentum for the club going forward. Okay? Very good. And I want to, Cheryl, please go ahead.
Will we be continuing, and I'm sitting next to Terry, who was glad to have with us today, he's usually on the screen. Are we going to be continuing the scholarship program?
Absolutely. Terry, yes. Nod your head and approve. Putting you on the spot. Yes.
Hey, Terry.
Well, actually, one of the things, we always talk about Jim Redmond and the Chili Open effort that he does. Ultimately, what I'd like to see, we can't keep asking the Rotary Foundation to give more money to increase scholarships. So one of my goals is to look at Rotarians who have businesses that would like to co-sponsor a scholarship. And from that standpoint, so maybe the first year, Rotary sponsors it, but maybe the second year, if students get a certain grade point average at college, we would give another $1,000 for that second year. So again, I'm looking for a Jim Redmond lookalike who's committed to scholarships that would go out to the businesses out there. And whether it's $1,000 a year they donate or $250, and they can designate where they want to donate to the various categories. But that's going to be my initiative, to try to get more interest to be able to expand this, because we've seen the talent of the students that we give scholarships to every year, and it'd be nice to be able to reward them beyond the first year. So anyone who's interested in potentially being a sponsor additionally for the second year, whatever, just contact me. I'll be sending out an email as well.
Thanks, Terry.
Yes, Cheryl.
I want to thank our 2 sponsors that stepped up again this year to go through this year, and that's Billows, Thane Billows, and Mr. Pines.
Yes, you can call me a different name. I've been calling you a different name.
I know. But they have stepped up to continue sponsoring our technology, so thank you.
Thank you. Very happy to do it. Yes, Kate.
So Tom referred to the various service projects that he is hoping to bring. And I just want to remind everybody, we're going to have 3 this year. From the Akron Rotary Foundation, we donated $15,000. We're going to be partnering with the families at the I Promise Villages, and there will be Rotarian opportunities to volunteer. Working with the students and families at Mason Elementary around the holidays, that's also going to be volunteer driven. And then packing backpacks at Open Ed, and that will also be volunteer driven. So there's going to be many more opportunities for you to be of service. and bring somebody along with you to learn what we do.
Thanks, Katie.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Karen.
Jacinto and I have been kind of quiet about bylaws because we both had a really busy spring, but just to let everyone know, I think how we decided to go forward is to break up the bylaws into small ones, put it out to everybody, and have a lunchtime virtual meeting. So if you have something to say about that section, that you can, so you'll start to see that schedule in September.
Very good. I think we have a small order of business with a raffle. Is that correct?
Yeah, we have plenty of time, so yes, small order of business.
I will say the meeting will probably never, ever end this early again, so enjoy it.
Fantastic. Well, hey, one quick announcement, if I'll take, and then I'll give it to you, then we'll do the raffle. I forgot to do this during Happy Dollars, but I had a sheet I was going to pass around with the additional vacancies that everyone loves to fill for greeter, indicator, and technology setup for the meeting. I thought I evidently didn't save it, the digital version to have Cheryl publish live with just the available spots left. So during the board meeting, I quickly scribbled down the dates, and we're not going to have time for people to fill that out now. So just keep an eye out for that. And for those that do sign up, thank you. I appreciate it. I know everyone does a lot for the club in various ways. I appreciate the regulars, and for anyone that has not signed up for Indicator Greeter or help with the tech meeting setup, which isn't super challenging, Brian Kasarko's put together a great cheat sheet. I appreciate it in advance, and I'm happy to make it as easy as possible with a pre-scripted invocation, and walk you through what it means to be greeter, all of that. Great way to get engaged for the new members as well. So, Thane.
Just one more quick announcement. Coming up this Saturday, we have Rotary Day at the Colleague Companies Championships over at Firestone Country Club. In total, we sold right around 30 tickets, which is really cool. Quick show of hands, who plans on coming this weekend? Okay, excellent. What we'll do, we'll try to link up there on Saturday. I would suggest getting there right around midday, maybe like 12, 1, 2 o'clock. You can stay until about 4 or 5. It'll be a fun social event, and we're doing it in the name of Rotary, so try to wear blue or official Rotary attire. And then with the ticket proceeds, we raised $600 for the Akron Rotary Foundation, so that's pretty cool. So we'll see you guys there.
Thanks, Steve.
What's that? Yeah, Rotary, blue and gold, yeah. Then I believe Laura has an announcement too about some of the music.
Forgive me for not standing up one more time, but there's an amazing band playing at 4 o'clock or when the last ball drops on Saturday after the golf tournament. The Vindies out of Youngstown, they're getting a lot of national attention right now. And even if golf isn't your thing, I encourage you to come out and be social, check out the band, walk the greens. It's a beautiful location.
All right. Yes.
I just have a quick question, Tom. Is something will be coming to all areas of the district. It's pints for polio and pours for polio. It'll be at wineries and local breweries for ways to get together with your fellow Rotarians and raise money for polio, which is still a thing, in case you're wondering. So if you know for sure of a place in our area that does like percentages towards a foundation or towards a charity that will hold these events, just let me know. I put it out on Facebook. I got some replies. I've made some contacts, but if you know for sure of a place, then let me know. All right, thanks.
All right. Oh, yes, Linda. All right. Tom, we spoke too soon with
It's okay.
Tom, you need to announce the Baker Award for the club.
Oh, thanks, Linda.
Please, since it belongs to everyone that's present today.
Yeah, the club has to perform certain benchmarks throughout the year, which are challenging, to be honest with you. It has to do with membership and service and attendance at various conferences. It's not an easy thing to do. It's a prestigious award, the A.Z. Baker Award, and thanks to the dedication of many of our members, we did receive it again. Here it is. So congratulations to the club.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Linda.
Anything else for the greater good? Oh, Dr. Rob, yes.
Just a question about the badge that you got there. I remember a couple of years, I was handing a bunch of badges. Some clubs put it on their banner. Is there something creative that we can do so that people recognize that? We did, yeah. Easy way to do it.
when you and I first joined, there was a separate banner that had it all on it.
No, they've never had.
Oh, really?
Well, not a banner, but they were like, ribbons. No, we've never had one of this, we've always wanted one, and they are in storage, all our these or in storage somewhere. I don't know, they're in a box somewhere.
Oh, because you've been around longer than I have. In my time, I went.
It's an important word, perhaps we should revisit that storage facility and consider highlighting them somehow. We can talk about that off, to the meeting. Okay, let's pull the raffle.
Well, the ref, Tom, well, you're going to do the honors today. The winner, I do not know where I think I have to ask Mike Gladys where the progressive pot is, but 8 big ones today, half a latte at Starbucks. All right.
The winner is 219-653.
219-653. All right. Got a winner. Thank you, Tom. All right.
Congratulations there, Dan. And just a reminder, next week, our very own Julie Granville, District Governor, will be here as a guest and speaker, so please come support her. Thank you, and this concludes our first meeting.